just anticipated that pass. Beautiful lead to Kuminga.
He's a super athlete. And he gets
about the season opener where Steph went crazy and avoided blowing the lead here as they held off the Clippers.
The good thing about this Warriors team is they are good enough to have games like this as Andrew Wiggins gets this, have a monster performance points-wise. Other guys like Jordan Poole can step up. Clay's gotten it going a little bit. Andrew Wiggins.
Here, Coffee is bumped by Kuminga. That'll be a three-point play opportunity.
And we saw, especially,
I think you kind of highlighted it, though. You saw how well they played in Dallas. There was not a lot of hanging the head, and there's definitely no finger pointing. This team is close.
everybody was upbeat.
Well, the losses stunk as Steph floats that in. Now, go back to Denver for Thursday, and you got the world champs in Milwaukee coming Saturday as Coffee scores on one end, and Steve Kerr is going to use Rodney Hood out of the corner.
Said he could score. Understands how to play. Now for the Warriors, this last 8 minutes, 30 seconds, it's about continuing to play the right way.
Yeah, see, Rodney Hood hits one, and then there's the second, and
he still gets really good elevation on his jumper.
Two men jumping at Steph. We've seen that all season long. And the Clippers are able to recover on it. The Elite's a nice pass.
Oh, he's just doing pull-ups.
So Kuminga, fifth Warrior, double figures. Jay Boston from the foul line. Stein to start. He's a worker. Rodney Hood again. Yep. I mean, you just know it. High in rebounds, and Andrew was excellent on both ends of the floor tonight. And Hood to pass the ball, but not the guys that are going to make it. PJ Boston dropping in that. Curry dropping in the free throw. Warrior fan.
He knows that they can't relax here.
You know, we take for granted Steph's brilliance from the foul line. But you look at Jordan Poole this year, he's 82 of his last 84 free throwing.
Yeah.
Best free thrower in the NBA.
So they got the half-court thing going, the contest, and the free throw thing.
That's all right.
Makes everybody better. Competition makes you better. Fun little games you play with each other. It's a long season. You got to do something to keep yourself entertained.
Rodney Hood's in 4 in a row.
Stop it.
So he's got 10 points in 4 minutes, and he's made all 4 of his shots.
Tyronn Lue's like, why haven't I played him sooner?
They can hand off JTA. Clippers have seen that, though. And nice deflection on that pass, and Boston getting it to Coffee. Now, real veterans would keep finding Rodney Hood. And he finally misses with Moody flying at him. Look at Steph fight for that rebound. Kuminga and Boston come together. Boston ends up with it. And then Clay saves the day.
You have to keep bringing that effort defensively. That's what Clay's thinking. Those 50-50 balls sometimes don't go your way. It's not for lack of effort, but Clay tracked that one. Boston had no shot, literally. It's well done.
That's the thing, is Clay continues to get rhythm. Wiggins, excellent defender. Clay, good defender. This is the best Steph has ever played defensively. Then you add Draymond. I mean, there's a reason the Warriors were #1 in defense all season until last week.
Right, they eventually dropped off. I was waiting to see, okay, when is it?
Yeah, by #1.
10th.
Yeah, at 10th.
They struggled so much lately, but they're still at #1 in the rankings. It's hard to stop get to in the middle of the paint there, the floater.
29-point lead, though, is at 15. You got to be intentional the next couple possessions, both offensively and defensively. And you've lost 9 of 11 and 5 in a row. You take nothing for granted. Clay finding Kuminga. Well done.
He's gotten back to the playmaking Clay has tonight. And 2 defenders numerous times have committed to him. It doesn't matter how he shoots. You're still going to play him the same way. And at times, blitzing him. He's got to make the right pass. Kuminga's a good option.
Here, Coffee off iron. Hartenstein with the skip pass to Boston. He made 1 3. Steph with a nice closeout.
And he ran by the shooting hand side without fouling.
Kuminga. He didn't have it, so moving on. That's okay.
His footwork down there is stellar. To go as fast as he was and just stop.
Curry missing that 3. You know, today put a smile on Dub Nation when Draymond said, hey, I'm targeting the 14th, okay? Then more smile by 2 in the afternoon. Hey, Wiseman's going to play in Stockton and also play here in Chase Center on Sunday.
Get that G League work.
You know what I want at least one time to the rest of the season? Just the right time.
Can't wait. The players are going to be so interesting this year because you have multiple lower seeds that aren't your typical lower seeds. Like Dallas, to me, is not a 5 seed with Spencer Dinwiddie, the addition there. I think they're better than that. Talk about Denver. Once they get healthy, they're not a typical 6 seed.
Hey, Thompson fading and firing. He hit that 1-3, and his stroke has looked different since.
Here he comes. Looks like he's got his legs back under him.
I think the issue this year, which is so great if you love basketball, you can make a case 7 or 8 teams could win a title.
Right.
You know, is that Phoenix has played the best basketball consistently. And they're hopefully going to get Chris Paul back as Ojale hits the fadeaway. But
you talk about even the East. That Brooklyn's 8. They've been struggling so bad lately. What about when they get Ben Simmons back? It's an unknown there.
We're going to see Milwaukee on Saturday. The Bucks have started to play really good basketball. They tops it again. This one off iron.
And somehow the Heat are still doing it with a lot of guys injured. Victor Oladipo's back.
That time, you're going to get a blocking foul. And that's a rough one because you had Hood with the free arm kind of pushing off Moody. I guess Moses didn't square him up and get in front of him.
And Moody's not fazed by it, but it looked like he moved his feet sufficiently enough.
Are you ready for a challenge that's going to get overturned here?
Do it.
Let's see. I'll tell you.
Is he still moving to the left?
That's